The crowd.
I know.
In the audience?
Yes. If you come in or over the phone, you can.
Hi, I'm Alyssa. I'll be showing you or demonstrating to you the buff and polish that we do here at the salon. So I have my model here. We're going to be doing her one hand. First of all, we're going to ask her basically how she wants her length and her shape. Usually I go by the shortest nail, and I ask if they want it that short. If not, that's perfectly fine. We try to adjust to their needs. Next question is shape. There's 3 shapes. You can either do it rounded, a square, or a squoval. Round basically is the traditional round nail. Square is flat on top, rounded corners, and squoval is in between a rounded nail and a square nail. Usually I suggest the squoval because it's how a person's natural nail grows out. So with Sarah here, I'm just gonna shape up her nail real quick. And by the way, all my utensils are either disinfected, sanitized, or new. So I'm gonna start with the pinky, and we're just going to shape her up so she does not have any sharp corners on her nails. Back and forth. Next nail. Okay. We move all the way over to the thumb. And you're going to do the same thing on the other hand. Okay, last finger. And for this, I'm using a 180 grit file, which is perfect for nails. You want to use something a little lower grade for toenails because they're a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker. Next we're going to be doing is pushing back the cuticles. This is a metal cuticle pusher. Now you push back the cuticles, you want to make sure you're not pushing too hard on the client. You don't want to damage the cuticle itself, and you do not want to cause them discomfort.
And where is this being nailed to?
And you especially have to be careful because now that the weather is cold, people tend to be dry, so you need to be careful when you do this because a lot of people have dry cuticles and a lot of the times they have open skin. Okay, so set that aside. Next we're going to be doing the buffing. This is a buffer block. You do this because we want to make sure that the nail bed is nice and smooth and there's no ridges. And it also makes for good surface for painting the nail. And it helps get all the dead skin off the nail bed as well. We kind of want to buff the edges. Make sure there's nothing poking out. Okay, this one. Again, the edges. And the thumb. And again, you're going to do the same thing on the other hand. Okay. Next, we're going to clean up the cuticles with a metal nail nipper. Now with this, you do have to be careful because this is sharp. This utensil is very sharp. So you need to only go after the dead skin. You never want to get the living skin because that, again, that will hurt the client and cause possibly bleeding. And we don't want that. So just clean up the nail bed. And again, I'm just grabbing the dead skin. Okay. And remember, you could take your time too because, again, you don't want to hurt them. And it's okay if you have to go back and make sure that you got everything. Okay, and the thumb. All right, let's set that down. All right, last we're gonna take we're gonna use your nail buff again, but first we're gonna put some oil on the nail. And you only need one little drop on each nail because a little goes a long way. So just drop it right on there. And we're gonna rub the oil in to the nail. And again, you really wanna rub it around the cuticle. It's okay if it goes around the nail because we want it to penetrate right into the skin. And the nail is porous, so it will go through that too as well. So it's very hydrating. And again, this is good during the winter. We need it the most, especially living up here in New York. So take your buffer black and buff the nail one last time. Get a nice shine. This is for if you're not polishing the nail. You still get a nice healthy look. Okay. And last finger. All right, rub that oil in a little bit more, and if you want to put lotion on, that's perfectly fine. But there you go. You have nice, healthy looking fingernails, nice and clean and ready to rock. All right, thank you.